Welcome and thank you for your attention for the Master of Artificial Intelligence at the University of Groningen. I am Bart Verheij. I work at the Department of Artificial Intelligence at the Bernoulli Institute of Mathematics, Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence. Artificial intelligence is these days receiving a lot of attention also in the press. So here you see, for instance, three headlines. The first one on a kind of bus that is driving in streets but makes mistakes because it is stopping for weeds. The second one is about working robots in a warehouse for cheese, where actually the robots are doing well, but man is a kind of disturbance. And the third one is about a tech company that is investing in murder robots. So here you see the current tensions between what robots and artificial intelligence can do, and also the problems that we face as a society with these new developments. Because there is a lot happening. Here you see on the top left the game of Go, which is now won by the computer in the sense that the best human players are beaten by computers. You also see robot animals that can perform tasks in complex environments. You also see an autonomous car that is here stopped by a police officer because in this case it was driving too slowly, so in that sense making a mistake. And you see at the bottom right an example of the Watson computer by IBM that can actually play knowledge games, intelligence quizzes very well. But this gives rise to all kinds of issues. So we already mentioned the tension between robots and human workers. There is the book entitled Humans Need Not Apply by Jerry Kaplan, which discusses this issue of a new kind of work life in the age of artificial intelligence. On the bottom left you see protesters against killer robots, and a part of the slogan by Google, "Don't be evil," is shown, which is about this issue that the big data companies such as Google really are also becoming a problem for society. The goal of the Master of AI is to think about how to create artificial intelligence. And one of the reasons why many people are very much interested in studying artificial intelligence is that different perspectives play a role in its study. So, of course, there is the building of artificial systems, but also we have to look at natural systems such as human or animal intelligence in order to understand what might be possible in machines also. And all this is founded on the study of theory. For instance, also philosophy and mathematics plays a significant role in the development of artificial intelligence. Here you see some of the fields that play a role in the study of artificial intelligence, making it a very interdisciplinary kind of study. Computing science with programming, psychology, mathematics, a lot of emphasis on calculus, language technology, neuroscience and also neurophysics plays a role in our master, and philosophy, and then especially also logical study of reasoning. Everything plays a role in artificial intelligence. Here you see some of the teachers, and there are even more. Many of you, if you have studied here in Groningen, then you know already several of them. A little bit of information about the structure of the Master of Artificial Intelligence in Groningen. There are two tracks. One has a focus on computational intelligence and robotics, the other one on multi-agent systems. And you see here how much is compulsory and how much is free. So the whole of the master has 15 credits that are compulsory. Cognitive robotics, deep learning, and multi-agent systems are courses that everybody has to take. Then there are compulsory courses for the two tracks. If you choose the computational intelligence and robotics track, you see 4 courses that are compulsory. If you choose the multi-agent systems track, then you see 4 other compulsory courses. Then there are 40 points that you can fill with electives, completely free. and there is a large proportion for the master's research projects, which takes about 3/4 of a year, 45 European credit points. The computational intelligence and robotics track focuses on the automatic modeling and recognition of objects in the world using sensors and intelligent algorithms. Here you see again the compulsory courses: robotics for AI, signals and systems, handwriting recognition, and cognitive robotics. The multi-agent systems track focuses on agents that use logical reasoning and knowledge for understanding their environment, choosing actions, and interacting with each other. And the compulsory courses for this track are design of multi-agent systems, arguing agents, cognitive modeling, and computational social choice. We are proud that the Groningen AI Master receives good ranks in the Keuzegids, which evaluates all university programs in the Netherlands, including also 6 AI programs that we have in the Netherlands. And we have a history of being very highly ranked, either first or second. If you are interested in the AI Master, then perhaps these are some tips that can help you make your choice. So first of all, read the online curriculum information, in particular under program and planning. Perhaps you want to make a rough plan for your whole master early, and don't hesitate to make changes later. We are a program that allows for a lot of personal adaptations, even if you choose a track. Typically, students experience that there is plenty of freedom to make their choices, but don't hesitate to speak with the study advisor about specific things that you would like to discuss. Speak with your teachers, speak with other students, and definitely also with the student advisor, because, as I said, many things are possible in the Groningen AI Master. Here you see an incomplete, non-fixed list of all kinds of electives that are offered in Groningen. This often depends also a little bit on the availability of the teachers, but you can see that there is a lot of variation across the breadth of AI, and also going very much into the depth of AI topics. A large part of your master consists of the research project in the second year, which takes about 3/4 of a year. And here is an example that you could follow, focusing on handwriting recognition, where words can be retrieved in handwritten manuscripts, Google-style retrieval, and given a selected frame, other pages and words from books can be returned, as in the example. Also, machine learning, of course, is a source of many research projects. So some projects focus on face recognition, where first faces are detected, and then you try to return the name of the person that is shown in the picture. But also other projects are possible in games, stock markets, Kaggle competitions, logo recognition, etc. The previous examples were closely related to the computational intelligence and robotics track, and now some examples in the multi-agent systems track. For instance, you could focus on the grounding of logical reasoning. Here an example on the law, where you can think of the law as consisting of rules and past decisions, where the decisions are a kind of data and the rules are a kind of knowledge, and you can study how they are combined and how the reasoning is grounded in the data. Then there is the possibility to study agent-based simulation. For instance, Schelling's model of segregation, where it was shown that already a very small tendency towards preferring similar people in your environment can lead to segregation in a spatial environment. But generally, there are many possible graduation projects. So in computational intelligence and robotics, you could do object, face and scene recognition, sound recognition, handwriting recognition, robot manipulation, predictive analytics, disease recognition, and development of new machine learning algorithms. In multi-agent systems, you could think of multi-agent simulations, social cognition and theory of mind, AI for law, modeling of argumentation and negotiation, normative AI, game theory, and collective decision making, and the modeling of animal or human problem-solving behavior. Some further information. So it is definitely true that you need to have good mathematical skills. For instance, logic, statistics, calculus, and linear algebra all play a significant role. So if you don't have that kind of knowledge in your bachelor's background, then that will lead to difficulties in your master's program. Also, programming is really required for many practical assignments, which are often done in groups. Generally, we see that already having good knowledge of AI supports your master's program a lot. For jobs, there are not many issues to be expected because industry is very much interested these days in applications of artificial intelligence, and many students obtain a very good job as a researcher or a specialist at a university or in a company. And the overall theme of the Master of Artificial Intelligence is actually about how we can achieve AI, because everybody agrees that already a lot is possible, but at the same time there are still many big questions. For instance, also, perhaps it is not really possible to achieve human-level artificial intelligence. And also there is, of course, nowadays the issue whether actually we should strive for AI, because maybe a world filled with intelligent robots is not the kind of world that we would like to live in. And maybe you want to think also about how you can contribute to these developments, and the Master of AI in Groningen gives you all the opportunity that you need for that. Thank you for your attention.